So hey guys, welcome back to another video, and on today's video we're going to actually be talking accessories that I've put on the Triumph Tiger Rally Pro. So appreciate guys if you can give this video a big like, and if you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button now, and also hit the bell if you would like to be notified for future content coming up. So let's get into the video. Now I've had this bike for just over a week now. I've done a few little trips around and about in the evenings on it just to get used to it. But if you've watched the channel for about a year, you'll know that I took one of the Tiger Rally Explorers from Triumph through Switzerland on a 2,300 mile trip. So I'm quite used to this bike. So it was quite familiar to me, and also one of the main reasons why I bought this bike, because I'd actually done a big trip on one. Now, what have I done to it? The bike's done about 3,400 miles since new. The bike is a 2022 Triumph Tiger Rally Pro. And to get the bike in the state that it's in now with the accessories that I've put onto it, this bike's ready to go, ready to cross continents. I will be doing a big trip in August on this bike. Not sure where yet, it depends on the weather and the heat. So the first thing I did when I got this bike was I ordered a rack from Givi to put on the back so that I could then put my Trekker Dolomite 30 litre top box in black, as you can see here. And that really gives me enough room to put all my clothes in. I've got an inner bag that fits into this, and literally I can just take that out and take it into a bed and breakfast or a hotel, or even if I'm camping, just take it out, and it really comes in handy. So I really love that box. I don't like boxes being too high or too big on the back. I think they look a bit odd. I'm not one for putting my helmet inside my top box, so I use that really just for my clothes when I'm on a big trip. Now, one of the things I did add to the top of the box so I could strap some stuff to the top, with it not being so high, if I was going camping I can actually put my tent on top of the box. And that was a carriage rack that is from Givi again, and it just literally fits onto the top. So the other thing that I've just added is the SW-Motech Micro Tank Bag, and this tank bag is I presume about 3 litres. It is expandable, you can actually unzip it. It has a couple of features that I like. It's not too big, so I can just put my wallet, my keys, and also maybe a selfie stick or some change for toll roads and things. But also if I want to charge my camera gear in here, I can, just by running a lead out through either end. There's a hole where you can get a lead through, so you can put your camera in there and you can charge it literally off USB from the dash. The other thing that I always put on my bikes for touring so that I can use my phone for music, for sat-navs, for calls and things like that, is the SP Connect phone mount system. This is a wireless mount system to my latest iPhone 14 that I'm filming on today. And also it has the shock absorber or the anti-vibration mount on here, so you don't damage the phone camera like you've heard of in the past. That's a necessity, and also I find that better really for use for sat-nav and things when I'm traveling long distance, rather than a specific sat-nav on the bike. So as you can see here, I've put the DIN adapter, and then I've got 2 USB sockets. So like I say, I can charge one, have a lead going straight into my tank bag to charge cameras and things like that, and then just one comes off to charge my my phone mount. So the other thing that I put on the bike is a lithium battery charger optimizer. I didn't actually realize that this bike had a lithium battery, so my old battery optimizers didn't work, so I had to get an Optimate one specifically for lithium batteries. And as you can see just down on the side here, I've got the socket to plug it into just to keep it topped up when I'm not using the bike. And the one other thing I've got on order that I need to pick up this week just before the ABR festival is the actual rubbers for the foot pegs. So the rubbers on the passenger foot pegs just there, the ones when I bought this bike were missing. They just push in, so I've ordered a couple of those. I think those are about £8 each, just to make it a little bit more comfier on long journeys. Now, when I got the bike, I actually had a Fender Extender from Pyramid Plastics on the front mudguard. This Fender Extender was actually catching the sump guard and was in danger of literally flipping over the sump guard, and then it would restrict my steering. Now that was a pre-production, I believe, Fender Extender that was put on this bike before I had it. So I've taken that off, and Pyramid Plastics are kindly sending me out one of their new improved versions that will go on, that's a slightly longer one, to stop all that crap getting thrown up in the headers and also into the engine. So I'll show you that when that comes. Now, I'm not going to put side cases on this bike. I'm not a lover of side cases. I think that the pannier systems that you can get are quite heavy and bulky, and also I found that out on the Tiger last year when I went to Switzerland on the one that Triumph lent me. I had, I think it was 40 litres or 45 litres each side, fully loaded, and literally it was difficult trying to get the bike off the side stand some days. So I've not opted for side panniers. What I will do, I'll use my Lone Rider Overlander 30 litre roll top bag across the back of the seat, and that's my preferred choice. But also on long journeys you also get a backrest then to lean against, so that's what I'm doing with luggage. No side panniers on this. Now, other bits of gear in summer, as you can see that I'm riding with the Merlin Shenstone jacket just now, and this jacket literally is tech wax cotton with mesh panels. And what I've done just now is I've ordered a set of Merlin Shenstone to match the jacket gloves. So these are actually leather with the mesh panels like they are on the jacket, on the fingers and on the back of the hands as well. So those are really good for summer hot weather like we've been having recently. And yeah, those are my preferred summer gloves now, so I'm just wearing those in currently. They come with D3O armour in the knuckles, and yeah, they're a good gloves. So those are Merlin Shenstone jacket and also gloves. So underneath the jacket, what I have is my Climb airbag vest. You can see here, this is a electronic vest, and I always wear this while riding. It's controlled from an electronic brain, so it's not tethered to the bike. But it's really lightweight, and it's got wickable panels all on the inside, so even in this heat it doesn't become that hot. And I just find riding jeans more comfortable. The abrasive resistance of these jeans is pretty much the same as leather these days, so there's no reason to be hot and sticky when it's warm when you're touring. So on boots, I wear the Alpine Stars. These are, I forget which model, but they're just like a 3/4 boot, and I find these really comfy, even if you're just walking around towns while you're touring or on the bike. They don't get too hot. They're fully waterproof as well. Now, if there's any questions that you want to know about this Triumph Tiger Rally Pro, just leave a comment below. So normally when I buy bikes, I actually accessorize them quite a bit. Luckily the Triumph Tiger Rally Pro comes with all the accessories you could need really. So like I say, I've just put a few things on, creature comforts for touring. I'm not going to go fully into the spec of this bike. I'll do that on another video. But one thing that a lot of people have commented is on the last video I stated that my inside leg was 28 inches, when actually my inside leg is 32 inches. So when I'm sat on this bike, even I'm on tiptoe. But one of the things that I've just found with this motorcycle is in off-road mode you can actually lower the rear of this bike electronically, and then when you put it into other modes it'll actually stay in there. So I'm actually flat-footing this bike now. So if you think it's on the tall side, there is a workaround. So as you can see there, I'm flat-footed, inside leg 32 inches. That's with the rear suspension lowered. I will do a video on that because I've been searching around, came across one video, just one on the internet, that lets you know how to do that. So I'll bring that up when I do the spec video in a couple of weeks. Okay, so if you've liked the video, appreciate if you can give us a big thumbs up. And also if you're not a subscriber to the channel, hit that subscribe button, it all helps the channel, so thank you very much. And we'll catch you on another video at the ABR Festival in a week's time.